Hi, everyone. Welcome. Hello. Welcome, friends. Hi. Hello. So nice to see you. Welcome to our Growing Brilliant Live. Hello, my name is Miss Jenny. Hi, friends. Oh, it's so nice to be here with you. As you're joining in on the live, please head over to the chat, write your name and say hello. I'd love to try and say hello to our friends today. Hi, welcome. Hello. So nice to see you all. Hi. Oh, this is so nice. I'm going to give just a few moments so we can allow our friends to all trickle into our live today. Remember, put your little one's name in the chat. I'd love to try and say hello to some of our friends today. I'd like to also take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Miss Jenny, and I am a teacher at Growing Brilliant Online Preschool. Hi. I have some really fun circle time activities planned for you today and a fun art project at the end of class. Oh, I see some friends in the chat. Hello, Lincoln. Hello, Mateo. Welcome to class today. Hi, Paisley. Hi, Mason. Welcome to class. Oh, and I see Inchara. I hope I'm saying that right. What a lovely name. Hello, Inchara. Adeline, welcome to class, Adeline. And Christian and Austin. Oh, welcome. We have so many friends. I am so excited to share this class with you today. First, let's go over some materials. As you're trickling in, friends, keep putting your name in the chat so I can try and say hello to most of you. But I want to go over the materials that we need for class today. Now, if you don't have all of these materials, it's okay. We can use different materials, or you could grab a piece of paper and you could draw along with me. That's a lot of fun too. Or if you like, you can just watch me today. We're going to be posting this video to all our social platforms, so it will be very easy to find if you want to rewatch it later. Okay? Now, let's go over those materials that we need to gather for today. Hello, Paisley. Oh, I love seeing you use the chat, everyone. Hello, Griffin. Welcome to class. Oh, so fun. Let's go over those materials we need for today. Okay. We are going to need an instrument of choice. I brought in a red scarf that I like to shake around. If you don't have an instrument, we can use our hands. They make great music by clapping. We could hit a table to play the drums. That works as a great instrument. Okay. We're also going to need a piece of paper. I have some brown and some white here, but you can choose any color paper you would like. We're also going to need some scissors. Now, scissors we have to be very safe with, so I'm going to show you how to do that and how to use a grown-up nearby to keep your fingers safe. We also need a drawing utensil, so I brought in a brown marker. You can use any color marker, crayon, anything like that will do. We're going to need paint. I brought in a few different colors, yellow, red, brown. Any colors you have at home will work just fine. Some paintbrushes. You just need one if you have it. I have a few options here. And you'll need a material of choice. So today you're going to see me use some bubble wrap, some foil, some sponges, and some Q-tips, but you only need one. So grown-ups, please write in the chat what materials you brought today for our activity at the end. I can't wait to see. And that's it. One material is all that is needed. I'm going to give you a moment to gather all of those things. And while you do that, I'd love to share just a little bit about our program for those of you who don't know. Growing Brilliant Online Preschool offers fun, live, interactive classes for ages 2 through 6 years old. We make learning so fun by hands-on activities, and we keep classes really small. They're led by the most amazing preschool teachers, and you actually get to interact with the teachers and your students, which is so much fun. One of the best parts is we ship materials straight to your door, so you're never without the materials needed for our class. But the best part, we offer a free class. You can try a class for free. All you have to do is go over to growingbrilliant.com and schedule your class with us. We're also going to link it here in the live if you're interested in that after this live here. So we'd love to see you. Oh, I see here, Veronica brought some foil, a paintbrush, and a Q-tip. I see that Mason brought some foil. Oh, I can't wait to see what we can do with all these fun materials once we get to our art project. Okay, friends, let's begin by singing our hello song and welcoming all of our friends into class today. So let's take out our waving hands. I'd love for us to wave to each other and get some wiggles out, okay? And you can wave and sing along with me. Hello, my preschool friends, how are you? Hello, my preschool friends, how are you? It is such a lovely day to laugh and learn and play. Hello, my preschool friends, how are you? Yay! Great job, friends. Wonderful. Now, let us begin. We are now in the month of November, and the season is fall. Has anyone noticed that the trees and the leaves outside are changing colors? I should tell you that I have magical ears, so I can hear everything you say at home. So who has seen that the trees are starting to change? Go ahead and tell me out loud. Oh, yes, I heard someone say that the trees and the leaves are changing. And that the leaves are falling. Who has noticed that the leaves have started to fall? That's why we're in the season fall. Exactly. That's one way to know when we start seeing the way the trees change. That's excellent. Today, I went on a walk. I was walking my dogs, and I noticed all kinds of leaves, and I wanted to bring some to share with you. Would you like to see? Yes? Oh, great. Okay, well, let me show you. Today, I gathered so many different leaves. This was one of my favorites. I liked that it had some yellow and some brown and some red. Look at the way the colors change on this leaf. I see that Lincoln says he has seen lots of red and yellow leaves, just like this one. Thank you, Lincoln, for sharing. Friends, also write on in the chat with your child's name and if you've noticed any leaves where you're at and what the leaves look like where you live. Now, I also found a green leaf. Now, this one has a different feel, a different texture. This one feels smooth. And the edges of this are a little more round compared to this one that was a little more rough. See that? Still wonderful leaves, beautiful and unique. I love how different they are. Let's look at another one. Here is a red leaf. Look at that. Look at the red leaf. This has a little bit of a darker color up here, and there's a few tiny holes in it. I'm not sure if you can see that. I also found some that were on a branch. This whole thing fell. Look at this, friends. Let's count the leaves together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, did you see that leaf fall? Look at that. Oh my goodness, I lost track, but look at all of those leaves. So this one looks very different from this leaf. Still beautiful, still so unique, but very different. So when we look at these leaves, we're looking at their texture. Does anybody want to take a guess what the word texture means? Texture. If you have an idea, go ahead and write it in the chat. What does texture mean? You're going to feel this leaf. Oh, it's bumpy. It's a little rough. What about this one? This one is smooth. This one is smooth. This one is rough. Texture. Yes. Texture is how we describe how something looks or feels. That's texture. So when we say that a leaf is smooth, that's its texture. Or when we say that a leaf is bumpy, that can be its texture. I see Aura says, I hope I'm saying your name right. I love that. Aura says texture is the touch. Oh, and she also says she's seen yellow, orange, and green. Excellent. It's touch. Look at that. Texture is touch. So when you touch maybe your shirt, what does your shirt feel like? Is it fuzzy? Is it soft? Is it bumpy? Those are all some of the ways we can describe texture. And today we're going to play with texture a lot. We're going to learn about it in some paintings, and we're going to do our own painting where we get to explore textures too. Now, I'd like to teach you a song about these falling leaves. Would you guys like that? Great, friends. So excited. So first, I'm going to teach you 3 colors in sign language. Here are the colors. Please follow along with me at home. The first color is yellow. You're going to put your pinky and your thumb out. This is the letter Y in sign language. And to sign yellow, my nails are yellow today, we're going to shake. Yellow. Yellow. Great. The next color is orange. Orange. To sign orange, you take your hand and you're going to squeeze under your chin like this. Orange. Orange. Almost like you're squeezing the juice out of an orange. Orange. I love oranges. What about you? What fruits do you like to eat during the fall? Go ahead and tell me in the chat. Orange. Yellow. Orange. And the last color is red. Red, we take our pointer finger and we brush our chin. Red. Red. Let's try those together. Yellow, orange, red. Excellent job, friends. So we are going to use yellow, orange, and red in our song today. Let us start by warming up our bodies and our instruments if we brought them in today. So I have the scarf, but if not, you can clap along or use any instrument that you brought. I'm going to find a safe space for my body. I'm going to move my chair out of the way. And please do the same at home. Find a safe space for you to stand. Great. And we are going to start by warming up our instruments and our body. We're going to shake our hands up high and shake our hands down low. And high and low and high and low, high, low. Yay. Now, let's pretend that we are trees. We can be fall trees. So let's plant our feet into the ground. Those are our roots. And let's stretch our branches way up high. And let's blow in the wind. Whee! Whee! Whoa, the wind's picking up. It's so fast. Whoa! Oh, so fun. Now, let's pick some apples off the tree. Go ahead and reach up and pick some apples off the tree. Ooh, can you reach all of them? Can you reach the apple at the very, very top? Oh, there we go. Look at all these apples I have. I'm going to sit them on the ground. There you go. Now let's bend over and touch the grass. Can you touch the grass? Bend down near your toes. Ooh, what's the texture of the grass? Mine feels smooth, a little prickly. Maybe they just mowed the lawn. Oh, now I'm going to stretch my body. I'm going to move side to side like this. And now let's do 3 big jumps. Are you ready? 1, 2, last one, 3. Yay. Now, let's sing our song. We're going to sing it a few times so you can try and learn it with me. And I want to see you dancing at home and shaking your instruments. And when we get to those colors, I want you to try and do them with me, okay? Here we go. Leaves are falling, one fell on my nose. Leaves are falling, one fell on my toe. Leaves are falling, one fell on my, what is this? My head. Leaves are falling, yellow, orange, and red. Yay! Great job! So let's try it again. And when we get to the body parts, I want you to touch your nose or your toes or your head. Okay? Here we go. Leaves are falling, one fell on my nose. Leaves are falling, one fell on my toe. Leaves are falling, one fell on my head. Leaves are falling, yellow, orange, and red. Yay! All right, last time. And I really want us to get some wiggles out. So I want your body to move as fast as it can. We're going to do it really super duper fast just to be silly. Are you ready? Oh boy. Leaves are falling, one fell on my nose. Leaves are falling, one fell on my toe. Leaves are falling, one fell on my head. Leaves are falling, yellow, orange, and red. Oh, that was so fast. Great job, friends. I think I need to take a couple deep breaths. Can we take some together? Okay, thank you. Now here's a fun thing we'll do. I will pretend to be a tree, just like we did before, and you pretend to be the wind. And I want you to try and blow my branches when we take these deep breaths, okay? Deep breath in. Now blow my branches. Whoa, excellent. Let's do it again. Deep breath in. Blow my branches. Whoa. Let's have a big windstorm. I want the biggest breath you can take. Last one. Big breath in. Blow. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Good thing I have roots planted into the ground. I might have blown away. Excellent, excellent job. You may put your instrument, if you brought one today, over to the side, and we are going to get ready for our fun project. But before we do that, I want to share some very special paintings with you today. These are some famous paintings and some famous styles of painting. Styles of painting just mean the way an artist likes to paint. That's it, or the way they like to create art. So you at home, you might have your own special style. Tell me in the chat which ways you like to create art. Do you like to cut pieces of paper? Do you like to paint? Do you like to finger paint? There's so many ideas. I can't think of them all. So go ahead and put your little one's name in the chat and which way they like to create art while I share some really cool paintings with you. I'd first like to show you this one. Wow. Now I'm going to bring it up close so you can see. There we go. Now, if you notice this painting, we see that there's some yellow and some brown and some green and some blue. And they used tiny, tiny dots to create, what is this? What is this flower called? Oh, thank you. It's a sunflower. This is a sunflower. Now, the style of painting here is called pointillism. Whoa, that's a really big word. Can you try saying pointillism at home? Pointillism. Excellent. So this style of painting is called pointillism. And that's when the artist uses tiny dots, just like these, to make a picture. So they use tiny dots in different colors to make sunflowers. Excellent. Mason, I see that you like to finger paint. I wonder if you could finger paint your favorite flower one day. And Griffin likes to paint. I like to paint too, Griffin. What's your favorite color? Mine's green. What's yours? Here is another painting. Now, the style is very different on this one. The texture is very different. Remember that word, texture? Remember how Aura told us texture is how something feels. So when you look at this painting here, what do you think it might feel like? Do you think this painting feels smooth? Look at the way the artist has used their brush and different materials to create a very different look than the points in the pointillism, right? The dots were so different. Let me show you again. Do you see that? Look at the different textures there. Very, very different styles, both very beautiful and unique paintings. This one is called Impressionism. You want to try and say that one? Impressionism. Wow, you guys are so good at these big words. Now, here's another painting here. Look how different this one looks. I'm sorry, that's a little bright there. There you go. Now, this is called Cubism. All of these fun words we're learning. Cubism. Can you say Cubism? Cubism. Excellent. And this picture was done by Pablo Picasso. This is a Picasso painting. And you'll notice that in this picture, you might see a lot of shapes and a lot of lines. And again, that looks very different from the pointillism, doesn't it? Still, very unique, very wonderful paintings, but different styles and different textures. I'm going to show you one more. If you're excited to see this one, show me by shaking your hands really, really fast. Oh, I see that, Kristen. You have the same favorite color? Aw, we have something in common. I love that. And Griffin, we could join a club. The green is our favorite color club. I love it. Now here, this painting. Does anyone at home know the name of this very famous painting? This is called Starry. Is it Starry Night or Starry Day? You tell me. Does it look like nighttime or daytime in this picture? How might I know? Well, I see that the sky is dark blue and I see the moon is out. The moon is out. It must be night. This painting is called Starry Night, and this is oil on canvas. And look at how different this picture looks compared to this one. How neat. Just like us, we can look different and still we are so special and worth celebrating. Look at that. Just because of our differences. It is so cool. This is one of my favorite paintings, Starry Night. I think this is a lot of people's favorite painting. It's a very popular one. So I'm going to put these back up here on the board so that we can see all the different textures. Remember, textures, the way something looks or feels, okay? And we'll have those up there for when we get to our project right now, all right? There they are there. Let's see here in the chat. Oh, excellent. Jenny, I see, said night. Your little one said night. Excellent. Thank you, everyone, for participating in the chat. Ooh, pumpkin pie. I want some pumpkin pie. This sounds great. So tasty. Okay, shake it out. Shake it out. We're going to get ready to paint. So we want to get our wiggles out as we get ready to sit down and focus and make our own painting with texture. Okay? Now, this is where we need to take out all of those materials I was telling you about earlier. So go ahead and take a minute to do that. Okay? And I'll just show you what I'm going to start with first. So the material I chose today to start with is Bubblewrap. And that's this material here. You can kind of see through it. Hello! Just like that. But it distorts my face. It blurs my face a little bit. Ooh, hello. This is Bubblewrap. And maybe you've seen Bubblewrap before. Maybe you haven't. My favorite thing about Bubblewrap is what happens if you squeeze the little bumps, the little bubbles. Do you want to see? Do you? Oh, okay. Okay, we have to be so quiet to try and hear. Are you ready? Okay. Oh, did you hear that? Okay, let's try again. Oh, do you hear the bubbles popping? Oh. Now they don't pop again once the air's out. But they do pop. So this is my favorite. This is Bubblewrap. And sometimes you'll find this in packages. There's a lot of different things you can do with Bubblewrap. Oh, look, I see friends who have used Bubblewrap before. I see that Mason says he has stepped on Bubblewrap. Mason, I bet that makes so many poppy sounds. How fun. I should try that sometime. I don't think you'd be able to see me step on it, but what would happen if I smushed it? Let's see. Oh, couple pops there too. How fun. Amy, you also love Bubblewrap? Well, I'm excited to show you guys what Bubblewrap can be used for when we paint and what kind of textures it can make. So this is one option. But friends, there are so many things we can paint with to make different textures. I'm going to show you Bubblewrap today, but I'm also going to show you some foil. Maybe you've seen some foil before. It's very reflective. See how it catches the light? Ooh, foil. I'm going to show you some sponges. Maybe you've seen these in your sink for washing dirty dishes, but we're going to use them today to see what kind of texture we can make. And I'm also going to try some paintbrushes. Ooh, that feels so smooth, so soft. And our Q-tips, just like that. So I'm going to shift our camera so you won't see my face, but you are going to see what I'm working on so that I can show you through this activity together. Okay? Here we go. So I'm going to start by taking my piece of paper. All right, and you will see here are the leaves we were talking about earlier today. And I'm going to keep them there just as a reminder that leaves look so different. So when we are creating leaves today, yours does not have to look like mine. In fact, I would love if you would share the leaves you create and we could see how different they all look. That would be really special. I would love that. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to take that piece of paper I was talking about, okay? And I'm going to show you how to trace and cut out some leaves. Now here are some I already made, and look how different they are. This one has very smooth edges and is almost like a stretched out oval. Do you see how it looks like an oval? And it's orange. Orange, remember our sign? But this one, I did this in yellow and I gave it a few points. Let's count the points together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that little one right there, the baby point, 6. And that one's in yellow. And then I did some in white. This one I thought looked a little bit like a feather, but I was trying my best to make a leaf. And it has a few points too. So they all look very different. And yours at home will look different from mine as well. And that's wonderful. So let me show you how we get started. I'm going to first move these to the side so that you can see my working space here. And maybe for this, I'll use white. I'll choose white for this activity. Okay, now I'm going to fold mine in half just so you can see it better, but you can keep yours open if you like. By cutting it this way, if you use a grown-up's help, you'll cut out 2 leaves at the same time. Now, let's grab our drawing utensil. I brought a brown, there you go, if you can see, this is brown. And I'm going to start by making a little stem. And I'm going to do that by creating 1 line. And I'm going to do a line just like it next to it. 1, 2. Yours can be straight lines or wavy lines. Remember, our leaves can look very different, even their stems. Now I'm going to connect that at the bottom. See that there? 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. Great. Now we need to create our leaf. So to do this, place your drawing utensil right by your stem and make any shape you want. I'm making mine like a big oval. And then maybe I'll give it a couple leaves over here. That's my leaf. I made a big oval and a couple wigglies there. This edge is different than this edge, and yours might look totally different from mine. So exciting. So that's my leaf there, and let me show it to you this way. There we go. If you need a grown-up's help, please go ahead and ask your grown-up, can you help me draw my leaf? They might need to help you with cutting out the leaf too, and that's okay. It's great to work as a team when we're doing these art projects. It's great to work as a team all the time. Now, we're going to move on to our scissors. And remember, we have to be very, very safe with our scissors. So we put our fingers on the bottom. 2 of my fingers fit in. My fingers are a little bit bigger, but I think 3 of yours will fit in. And our thumb on top. And here's a little poem. Fingers on the bottom and thumb on top. Open up the mouth, go chop, chop, chop. So that's a way you can remember how to hold the scissors. But again, if you need a grown-up's help here, please ask your grown-up to step in here if they're nearby, okay? We want to be very, very careful with our scissors, okay? Now, we're going to hold our scissors in one hand very firm, nice and strong, okay? And we're going to hold the paper in our other hand. I'm going to start at the top of my leaf. And I'm going to, let me turn it this way so you can see a little better. I'm going to open up the scissors and squeeze down using my fine motor. Oh, we're building those strong muscles in our hand. And I'm going to turn. I'm always cutting away from my body, away from my fingers. And I squeeze down and I open back up. Squeeze and open. squeeze, and open. And I'm trying to follow the lines of the leaf that I drew. And I'm taking my time, and I'm holding the paper in one hand and my scissors in the other. And I'm going to place my scissors down so I can turn the paper. That makes it easier for me. And I'm going to pick them up again. Fingers on the bottom, thumb on top. Okay, we're going to cut again. Holding here, far away from the scissors, and going around the leaf. That wonderful, unique leaf that you drew at home. We're going to follow those lines and cut it out. There you go. And grown-ups at home, if there's any step you're missing or you have any questions, please feel free to write them in the chat. I know there's a lot of moving pieces, so I want to make sure that everyone is on the same page and you have any help that you need. So here on my scrap paper, I'm going to put that to the side. Maybe I'll recycle that for a different project later. And now I have my leaves. I made 2 of them because I folded the paper in half. That's a neat trick. I'm only going to need 1 for right now. And now I'm going to grab my paint colors. So let me move my leaf to the side and show you my paints. Today I brought some yellow. So I'm going to shake that up and I'm going to put it in my paint tray I brought today. You don't need to have a paint tray. Maybe you have watercolors. Maybe you have a paper plate you can use. Maybe you brought crayons to draw along. Let me know in the chat what you're using to paint with today. I would love to know. Did you bring tempera paint? Did you bring watercolors? What did you bring? Please let me know. Oh, I have blue. If you can see that, there you go, some blue, yellow, red, blue. I brought some white and some brown. Here we go. So those are the colors I brought. I didn't squeeze too much out. I used a lot of yellow. I really want to make some yellow leaves today. I loved the ones I found this morning. And you can use any color you like. So here's a little trick. If you happen to have brown paint at home, brown paint, you can use that brown and any other color you have like yellow. And by mixing them together like this, it makes some really pretty fall colors. And I'm going to add a little extra yellow. Look at how the yellow and the brown made a really fun fall color there. I know it's a little hard to see, but maybe when I paint, you'll be able to see it a little better. And let me show you again. If we took some red, I wonder what would happen if I took some white and mixed that in with it. Let's see. Ooh, I love to mix colors. Do any of my friends at home like to mix paint and try and come up with new colors? Let me know in the chat. Put your name. Let me know what you like to do. Do you like to experiment and make different colors? Look at that. That's almost like a pink now instead of the red. Huh, look how different those are. Pretty cool. That's a fun activity all on its own. Now, let's grab that bubble wrap that I was telling you about. And here's my favorite part. So I'm going to open up the bubble wrap. And one side is very, very smooth. And the other side has all of those bubbles, the ones that Mason likes to step on. Huh? And Amy loves bubble wrap. Oh, look, I see that Amy has crayons. She's using red today. Oh, I cannot wait to see the leaf you create today, Amy. This is so fun. Please share a picture with us. We would love, love, love to see that. Now, here is my bubble wrap. I'm going to start by taking a want. I'm choosing red. And I'm going to put some paint on the bubble wrap. And I'm going to paint some yellow. Ooh, some yellow there. Look at that. I mixed the yellow and the red when I was painting. It doesn't really look yellow anymore. It looks orange. I love mixing colors. Look, Griffin said in the chat he loves to mix colors too. Griffin, excellent. Maybe you could explore some different colors today. Look, I put in some dark blue, and I wanted to mix that with the red and see if that gives me a different color. Wait, blue and red makes purple. It's like my purple leaf. How exciting. So we're going to take that, and we're going to flip it over and press it onto our leaf. Are you ready? We're going to push down and lift it up. Whoa! Look at that, friends. Let's try by pressing some more. Oh, so neat. I'm going to press all around the leaf, trying to fill the whole thing in. Look how it changes. Some areas are really dark and some are really light. Look at that as I use up the paint. Wow. Look at that. Oh, I'm very proud of that leaf. Let me show you a couple different textures that we can use, like I was telling you. So this was our bubble wrap, and I'm going to move that to the side. You keep working on your leaves as well, and you can check out some of these different textures. So now I'm going to use a sponge. We're going to press it in. Maybe I'll grab some brown this time. Hey, look at that. Look at the texture the sponge creates. There's little holes in the sponge, and when I press on the leaf, I see all the little holes too. We can try by grabbing different colors. I'll put some red on this one and a little yellow. Look at that. That is my sponge leaf. Whoa. Very different texture than the bubble wrap. Let's try another one. This time I'm going to use some foil. So I'm going to grab one of my leaves and take the foil. And you can do this two ways. You can take a piece of foil, dunk it in, and slide it down like this. A little hard to see with the white. Let's try with some red. Wow, look at that texture there. Now the other thing you can do is take some of the foil and scrunch it up in your fingers. Get it nice and scrunchy like that. And dunk it on into the colors. And dab, 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 dab. Whoa, look at that. You can go really, really fast or really slow. Oh, I picked up a lot of paint that time. But as I keep going, it gets less and less. Pretty fun. And that makes a completely different texture too. Now look at these three textures, all so different. Let's do one more. Last one for today. Here's my other leaf, and now I'm going to use a Q-tip. And I'm going to dip my Q-tip in and make some dots. And I'm going to dot all around my leaf with any color I want. You get to use any color at home. Be creative. Just like this. Hey, these dots remind me of one of the paintings we were looking at earlier. Do you remember the painting with the sunflower? That was called pointillism. Remember that big word? And that had a texture that was very, very similar to this one here. Do you remember? Look at that. We got to do our own pointillism by using a Q-tip. So cool. I love that. So there are the 4 different textures I played around with today. We have the Q-tip, the sponge, or this was the sponge here. This was the foil. Remember the foil? And last but not least, our first one, the bubble wrap. Look at all those different textures that you can explore with. Now, if you use something different at home, please let us know. Share a picture with us. I'd love to know your ideas. I'm going to switch back up so I can see you again. I miss your faces. There you are. Hello, friends. I hope that you liked that activity. I had so much fun exploring different textures with you. If your grown-up says that you still have some time to keep painting at home, you can go on and make some more leaves. But if not, maybe this is something you can revisit at another time when you have a moment to do some art. I hope you really enjoyed this activity. I enjoyed spending this time with you so much. It was very, very special. If you're at all interested in checking out one of our classes, I just want to remind you, growingbrilliant.com. We're going to link it here in the video as well. Click on over there. Schedule your free class today. We have live interactive classes. They're fun. They're hands-on. You have the most amazing teachers, and you really get to interact. We think we'd love to have you there. So go on ahead, schedule an appointment with us, get your class, and we'll see you there. Okay? Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Oh, look, red leaves are so pretty. Look at all these comments. I love it. This was so nice to spend today with you. Let's sing our goodbye song. If you can get your hands out, if you take a minute to walk away from your painting for just a moment. There you go, and we're going to get ready. Everybody wave and sing goodbye. Everybody wave and sing goodbye. Everybody wave and sing goodbye. Sing goodbye, goodbye. Everybody clap and sing goodbye. Everybody clap and sing goodbye. Everybody clap and sing goodbye. Sing goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, friends. It was so nice to spend today with you. And please join us for another live next week. Every Wednesday at 9:30, we're going to be hosting these. Let your friends know. We would love to spend some more time with you. Thank you so much for being here today. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye, friends. Have a great day. Bye. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Bye.